I don't know how tempted you've been to ask Ravel to get out there for some reps with a couple guys missing, but has that made your job harder without those 5 guys, and who are maybe 1 or 2 guys that are there that have stood out to you over the last couple weeks?
Yeah, we jokingly, Ravel's been working out really hard, so I think he actually could give a rep or two. But no, we have, with Reggie being back and Jawan, and then Malik. We have 3 guys who kind of had the veteran presence and have been great in the room. And I think, them getting more reps, they've taken great strides and they've progressed. And, I was kind of talking with one of the coaches the other day, and we talked about just how this rookie group has just done an excellent job just starting to grasp our playbook. And they've just done a great job studying. And I think being thrown into the fire has helped that, because now they know they're getting reps and it's been forced. And, in the evenings they're studying with almost a little bit of heightened anxiety, almost to the point of where they're like panicking, texting me a lot of questions. But it's more like, hey, I know I'm going to get the reps. I'm going to be on the field. So I got to prepare like, this is a game day for me tomorrow, because that's really what it's been like. So everybody's done a great job for us.
Rob Mossy.
Hey, Jason, from the outside looking in, it sure would look like those 5 receivers are making a coordinated effort to stay away. Is that the sense that you've gotten, and what's going on there?
Yeah, I talked to the guys a lot. Up until 2 weeks ago, we were doing virtual and they were doing everything, showing up for every meeting. And I love all those guys. They're great men and great players. And, obviously I want them here, because, like I said, both on and off the field, they make us better. But, no, there's been no talk of that with me. Like I said, I'm excited for them for the future. And, hopefully next week they show up and we'll be ready to roll.
Thank you.
Ryan Wood.
In application, what does it do on the field to not have those top 5 veteran guys? How does that change things? And do you have any concern at all of not having the guys that the quarterback might be thrown to this fall not present?
Yeah, I always take the motto in our room is just, next man up, because last year Reggie, Malik, and Jawan all played in games for us. Guys get hurt. Issues, arise. So the whole room, I prepare them all the same. I don't treat any guy different. Whether they just got drafted as a rookie, the standard's set in our room, and we try to hold that standard. And these guys have done a great job buying in and understanding what we're looking for as a coaching staff. So, no, I don't really, we have that motto of just to not blink, and that's kind of the way we got to move forward with everything.
Mark Daniels.
Hey, Jason, having Amari Rodgers now on the field for a couple of weeks, is there anything you've seen that he's on the grass that you kind of caught your attention or that you didn't notice from kind of scouting him on film?
No, I watched so much, tape on him and just kind of had a good feel for him of, the things that I love and the things I thought that, maybe he needed to work on. The one thing that I'd say I'm just most excited about is just his professionalism. He takes notes like, just to be a student in the game like no other. His notebook is immaculate, and he's texting me at night, and he just wants to be the best version of himself, and that's all I can ask for. And like I said, I'm just really excited about him moving forward, just him as a student in the game and just his athletic ability. He just has tremendous upside.
Hey, Jason, when even an idiot like me can notice when a guy like Bailey Gaither makes a hell of a catch like he did yesterday. How about for you, though? Does one great play mean more than a handful of kind of understated plays? I guess how do you evaluate a play like that?
Yeah, I'm not the type of guy who gets really caught up in the highs and lows too much. I just think it's gradual progress. We always want to be moving forward and get better, and we talk about 1% better every day. And, I grade the tape, and I talk to them about it like, hey, you didn't have a good day. You got to improve tomorrow. Here's things you need to get better at. Sometimes they grade out well. But with him, what I like to try to do is stack good days, because ultimately they're going to be on, the grass here in almost less than 3 months, for preseason games. They got to build their confidence in our system and be able to go out there and play, kind of like they did in college, when they were the guy and they felt confident, because, no one going to our room was to get them to play fast, and with confidence. So those plays that he made, hopefully that, lets him know that, hey, he can make plays at this level, and he just continues to progress.
We have time for more questions. If you guys got them, raise your hands. right, Coach. Looks like that's it. Oh, we got Bill Huber. We'll go to him for.
Yeah, so, sorry now let you sneak out. Obviously you haven't seen Devin Funchess in person practicing, but what do you know about him?
Yeah, with Devin, we had the virtual offseason last year, before, the COVID thing hit and everything was going on. So we were virtual and before he opted out. So I never met him in person then. And then up until this point, only one time he flew in, for a visit into the building. And I got to meet him that one day. We got to talk for a while. But I think he's had basically a year and a half to understand our playbook. So I think from that standpoint, he should be great. I've watched the Carolina tape, and, he only played a little bit of Indy, but I've got to watch it. I'm excited about, obviously, his physical attributes, but also just kind of his intensity and toughness that he, I think will bring to the room. And I can't go much further than that because, like I said, only really one day I've actually got to hang out with him and, be person to person to build that relationship.